I see your heart trembling with unspoken fears, and I hear the silent cries you release in the quiet hours of the night. Listen to me now, beloved child. I am the God who knows every thought and every worry that takes root in your mind. You may feel lost, as if you are wandering through a wasteland of doubt. But I am carving out pathways of hope where there once seemed to be only barren dust. Yes, from my throne flows a mighty river, its waters pure and alive, sweeping away the debris of sorrow and shame, cleansing your soul until it shines with my peace. Let these waters wash over you, refreshing your spirit and preparing your heart to be filled with a new measure of faith, hope, and unshakable tranquility. Do not be frightened by the turmoil inside your mind. Take this moment, here, now, and hand over every anxious thought, every persistent memory that tightens like a vice around your spirit. I stand at the threshold of those hidden rooms in your heart, ready to enter, to bring light into those dim corners where old wounds fester. Let me in, child. Allow me to touch those hurts, to dry your tears, and to banish the voices that whisper lies about your worth. I am your Lord, the one who gave all to set you free, the one who has already forgiven your sins. There is no accusation left that can hold you captive, no chain that my forgiveness cannot break. If your love for me is real, if you trust my voice, then acknowledge that I have already prepared a solution for every challenge before you. Release the notion that your situation is beyond redemption, for I am the Redeemer, and nothing is impossible for me. I do not desire for you to live bent under the weight of fear and uncertainty. It pains me to see you staring at the ground, convinced there is no strength left to lift your eyes toward heaven. Let your gaze rise now. Look up and behold the boundless sky I created. Know that I have called you by name. I have chosen this very day as a time for your soul to find freedom. Do not carry the burden of tomorrow's storms in your heart. I hold every tomorrow in the palm of my hand. Stand tall in the knowledge that I want you to be released from anxiety, standing on the solid rock of my promises, rather than sinking into the shifting sands of despair. Understand this truth, my dear one. You are indeed living in a world swirling with pain, conflict, and uncertainty. But you are not here by mistake. You have been placed precisely where I intended, in an era that demands courage and perseverance. Your hardships have not been meaningless. They have been the crucible in which your faith is refined like pure gold. The tears you have shed, the trials you have endured, they have all been weaving a tapestry of purpose and destiny. Now, as the fires of adversity cool, your faith will ignite into a flame that illuminates the path ahead. In your brokenness, you have gained true humility, and with humility, you are prepared to receive divine wisdom that surpasses human understanding. From this wisdom, abundant blessings will overflow into your life, healing you, strengthening you, and empowering you to move forward with unshakable confidence in my unwavering love. I see how the weight of your financial troubles presses against your heart, how the numbers and debts twist like knots in your mind, and how fear robs you of peaceful sleep. Listen carefully, beloved child. Your financial struggles will unravel and dissolve the moment you loosen your desperate grip on material things. Do not measure your worth by the coins you hold or the possessions you cling to. For I have created you for infinitely more than what can be bought or sold. Your family, your very life's breath, the future I have set before you. All of these shine far brighter than the fleeting glitter of wealth. Focus on what endures, what touches the soul, and you will find true abundance. I want you to see that your value does not depend on how many treasures you store on earth, but on the love, the patience, and the faith you nurture within yourself and share with others. Stop demanding perfection from yourself. Each time you lash your own back with the whip of unrealistic expectations, you scatter stones across the path I have cleared for you. These stones turn into stumbling blocks, and soon you lose your way in a fog of self-doubt and confusion. Understand this. I did not design you to be flawless through your own strength. I designed you to lean on me, to listen to my voice, and to trust my hand guiding you through every season. Just as every tree bears its fruit in its appointed time, I will help you grow at the pace I have chosen. Be patient with yourself, and watch how I transform your weaknesses into strengths, your wounds into wisdom, your burdens into blessings. Yes, everyone sins. Everyone falters and veers from the course I have laid before them. But you, my child, have me. I see how deeply it pains you when you fail to follow my word, when you let your volatile emotions steer you away from what is right and true. I see you striving. I see you wrestling with your conscience and weeping for the good you intended to do, but did not accomplish. Know this: I have not turned my face away. I stand with open arms, ready to embrace your repentant heart. Each new dawn carries fresh mercies like dew on the morning grass, and every sunrise brings another chance for you to receive my grace. There is no misdeed I cannot forgive, no wrong that my love cannot cleanse. I offer redemption freely, waiting for you to walk into the healing warmth of my forgiveness. Pay attention now, for I will come to you personally. I will arrive like the softest whisper that grazes your ear in the quiet of dawn, and like a gentle hand tapping on your window. I will call out your name, awakening you with a beam of my holy light that gently kisses your face, illuminating your features with the tender glow of heaven itself. In that quiet, sacred moment, I will speak into the deepest recesses of your soul, revealing layers of my love you have never dared to imagine. This is the moment for you to believe what I have always told you. You are seen, known, and profoundly cherished. Grab hold of me now, as if clinging to a lifeline, because I have placed within you a destiny that cannot be fulfilled by any other soul. There is a path waiting for your feet to tread, a purpose that requires your courage, a dream that needs your fierce determination, and a family looking to you for strength and guidance. All I ask in return is your respect and your loyalty. Your heart, precious as it is, already belongs to me. Child, your freedom matters to me. I did not breathe life into you so that you might drift aimlessly like a leaf tossed in a raging sea. I created you to stand firm, to navigate the storms with my wisdom as your compass. Resist the temptation to trust blindly in those who sing your praises one moment and abandon you the next. These false friends raise you high on pillars of empty approval, only to let you fall when you need them most. They point accusing fingers, mocking your struggles and convincing you that you are the cause of all your misfortune. Do not succumb to their voices. Do not let them snuff out the flame of your faith again. Instead, look to me, your anchor, your shelter, your unfailing guide. I know you have felt weak, as though life's winds and waves were swallowing you whole. Yet even in the storm, my hand is there, holding you steady. I have a purpose that burns within you, waiting to be ignited anew. Understand that as you trust in my love, as you lay your pride and fears at my feet, I will restore your courage and renew your hope. Your faith will rise like a banner in the darkness, lighting the way forward. Step away from the hollow promises of the world and step toward my voice. I am beckoning you forward into a future shaped by my design, filled with opportunities that align with the gifts I have woven into your being. Now is the time. Open your eyes to see the beauty that wealth cannot buy. Embrace the love within your home, the unity of your family, the calling I have placed on your life. Release the need to be perfect, and let my grace be the floor beneath your feet. Let my forgiveness wash over the aching wounds of your past mistakes. Allow my holy light to penetrate your soul, revealing the warmth of my affection and the steadiness of my guidance. Lean into me with all your heart, and watch how I transform your deserts into gardens, your troubles into testimonies, your anxieties into unshakable faith. I am here, and I am ready. Are you willing to trust me? I see the quiet fears you hide in the solitude of your nights, the whispers of uncertainty that echo in the empty chambers of your heart. Listen closely, child, for I am the one who stands beside you when all others drift away. Do not fear the absence of human company, for my presence saturates every room you enter, every silent moment you endure, and every prayer you speak from quivering lips. Let your faith rise within you like the first light of dawn, pure and innocent as a child's laughter, because I promise you, I truly love you. I will watch over you even when you stand at the edges of your own understanding, uncertain of which direction to take. I assure you, beloved, you will never be alone. When you face your greatest conflicts, those that threaten to unravel your courage, I will be there, placing in your hands the tools you need to overcome, filling your lungs with the breath of perseverance so that you can continue forward without stumbling, even in seasons of discouragement. Let your heart open like a blossom to the sun. Do not brace yourself against love. Release the grip of anxiety and allow my affection to soothe your wounds. Fear not the departure of those who were never meant to stay, the ones who have proven their folly through empty promises and shallow devotion. Do not beg for their companionship. Instead, lift your eyes to me. I will stand by your side when the world grows cold and dark, when your body trembles from weariness, and your mind hungers for just a single word of hope. I will be the gentle voice that steadies you, and the outstretched hand that warms your trembling fingers. I will be the ear that genuinely listens, understanding your burdens without condemnation. In that sacred intimacy, you will know what it means to be truly known and loved, not by human standards, but by the infinite grace of your Creator. Come to me without masks or pretenses. Approach me in humility and sincerity, bowing not merely because I ask, but because your love compels you to do so. Kneel before me in an act that declares, I trust you above all else. I choose you because you chose me first. Let that moment be a testament of your loyalty and devotion, a sign to heaven and earth that your heart aligns with mine. I do not need grand gestures staged for the applause of others. I do not need hollow offerings given out of habit. Instead, I cherish your authentic heart, the raw places where truth resides. I see beyond the surface, beyond the finely painted masks humans wear to please one another. I am not fooled by public displays that ring empty, by those who sing my praises one day, only to tear down my beloved children the next. I cannot be charmed by appearances, nor can I be deceived by saccharine words that carry no weight of true surrender. What I long for is your genuine love, your faith, not in a performance, but in a promise. And here is my promise to you. I will reward your authenticity, your loyalty, and the depth of your faith. I will amplify your prayers in the halls of heaven and meet your needs with the richness of my provision. When you fall, I will lift you. When you ache, I will comfort you. When darkness presses in, I will be the pillar of light illuminating your path. When you come before me, with nothing but the sincere beating of your heart, I will answer. Not because I must, but because I delight in you, because I have chosen you, because I have loved you, since before you drew your first breath. You have already witnessed glimpses of this love, moments where joy unexpectedly bloomed, where burdens miraculously eased, where clarity surfaced amid chaos. These were my subtle reminders that I hold you in my hands, that I have never abandoned you. From this very moment, allow every trembling fear, every gnawing anxiety, and every haunting worry to melt away under the warmth of my presence. You have carried these burdens for too long, but now I stretch out my hand, inviting you to walk beside me as we journey toward your victory. I will gird your convictions with unshakable strength, so that no whisper of doubt can poison your mind. As you take each step forward, feel my peace enfolding your soul. Feel my affection cradling your spirit, and know that I have always guarded your path, yesterday, today, and in every tomorrow still to come. Do not become distressed. Good things, better things than you ever dared to imagine, are moving into your life even now. You will recover treasures you believed lost forever. Your eyes will soon witness that nothing is beyond my power. Behold, a great miracle rushes toward you. Know this: the gift I long to place in your hands far surpasses the small prize you have been asking for. Your destiny rests solely within my grasp. No one else can rewrite your story or steal your promise. Heed my words and close your ears to the voices of negativity, cynicism, and defeat. Do not allow those who sow seeds of failure and foolishness to take root in your mind. Their influence is fleeting, their claims empty. I am with you. I, the one who loves you with a love that has no boundary. That love is as real and solid as the ground beneath your feet. And it will guide you through every valley, shield you on every hilltop, and sing truth into your ears when the world's lies roar at you like a storm. Yes, there are those who cower behind veils of falsehood, too timid to embrace truth. They choose to remain on their bellies, scrambling through the dust of their own deceit. But not you. You dared to believe in me. Your faith, shining like a candle in the dark, has caught my eye and stirred my heart. Because you believed, I will cause you to flourish in places where others see only drought and despair. Even if all around you complain of scarcity, grumbling as if hope were a distant dream, you will not wither. In this very place where others abandon their aspirations, you, my precious daughter, my beloved son, will be fortified. Your dreams will breathe anew, blooming with fresh vigor, and your feet will march forward on the pathway to success. Consider the wounds inflicted upon you, and the schemes meant to break you. I have gathered them, every shard of cruelty, every snare of malice, and I have reshaped them into instruments that will refine you. What feels like a crushing trial today will be transformed tomorrow into a radiant testimony of endurance, resilience, and faith. Yes, others may only see disaster, but I see opportunity. I see your spirit refined like gold in the furnace of adversity. Trust me even when shadows obscure your future. I can lift you from the deepest pit. No crevice is too dark, no valley too low for my arms to reach. If my silence troubles you at times, know that quiet does not mean absence. I'm always here, my mighty arm ready to hold you steady until the hour of your triumph arrives. My perfect timing now unfolds before you like a grand tapestry. Do not waste the moment I have granted. The world may tremble at rumors of scarcity, warfare, and despair, but you are sheltered beneath my wings. You live under the canopy of my blessing, and your family too moves continuously within the sphere of my protection. In the midst of chaos, you have my peace. Amid hopelessness, you have my guidance. Where fear flourishes elsewhere, faith flourishes in you. When I tell you to walk, do not linger. Take that step with confidence. When I command you to rise, do not remain seated in old sorrows. When I proclaim you a conqueror, do not doubt my word. Receive my declaration and let it echo in your heart. Your past mistakes need no longer hold you hostage. Lift your eyes to the horizon I have painted before you. The sins, failures, and regrets of yesterday lie behind you now, like old leaves fallen to the forest floor. Ahead lies a path illumined by grace and promise. Let the past be the past. Embrace the future I have designed. Look at you now, my precious child. See how I have reshaped and renewed every fiber of your being. Where once there was turmoil, I have planted peace. Where once doubt took root, I have nurtured faith until it blossomed. You are no longer who you were, for I have placed my hand upon you and woven a new tapestry of purpose and potential in your life. Your past does not define you, nor do your former struggles bind you. Your future, radiant and holy, rests safely in my loving hands. Never doubt it. I will guard you as a shepherd watches over his sheep. I will shield you from the prowling lies that seek to unsettle your mind and the hollow fears that try to sabotage your hope. Listen carefully, for I speak with intention and tenderness. Pray each day. Seek me earnestly, not merely when your heart is light, but especially when shadows linger in your thoughts. Even if you awaken tomorrow with emotions swirling in chaos, even if your mind pulses with unspoken questions, do not hold back from coming before me. I am not deterred by your uncertainties. I do not flinch at your fears. I welcome you in the rawness of your truth, and I treasure every earnest word you whisper into my presence. I delight in your courage to trust me, to open your heart when you feel fragile. When you reach out, even tentatively, I will pour my strength into the hollows where your doubts used to hide. I will gently realign your vision with my promises, filling your lungs with the steady breath of courage you thought you lost. Do not think for a moment that your voice is too quiet, or your faith too small to capture my attention. I have not asked for grand speeches or elaborate ceremonies. No, even the tiniest seed of faith, like a mustard seed scarcely visible on your fingertip, is enough to usher your prayers straight to my throne. It is there, in the courts of heaven, that your destiny is shaped, and where comfort is fashioned just for you. I see far beyond what you can perceive. I know precisely what you need, and I will deliver it in the perfect measure, at the perfect time. All that I provide, every blessing, every yes, every wait, every not now, carries the fragrance of my eternal goodness. When fear attempts to barge into your life and affliction knocks persistently at your door, remember what I have spoken here. Let my name be your answer to every threat, your shield against every harmful whisper. Pronounce it. My God is with me, He provides for me, He rescues me without fail. Allow these words to echo boldly in your heart. Watch as the dark forces of confusion and despair retreat, powerless against the truth of my presence. There is a path I have set before you, straight and unwavering, illuminated by the lamp of my word. You will face distractions clamoring for your attention, attempting to lure your focus toward empty promises and fleeting pleasures. These illusions may shimmer like polished glass, but they cannot sustain you, and they do not reflect the destiny I have charted for you. Stay true to the course I have designed. Walk steadily, resisting the urge to veer left or right. As you immerse yourself in my commandments, as you meditate on the living words I have given you, you will gain the clarity and resilience to press forward. My light will keep you on track, and my spirit will maintain your balance. Thus doubt will lose its grip on your soul, and your faith shall stand as an unshakable pillar beneath the canopy of my grace. Come closer now. Kneel, not as a sign of defeat, but as a declaration that you trust me above all. The river of my spirit overflows with healing streams, ready to wash away old scars and wounds that once held you back. As you bow before me, I will refresh the soil of your heart and grant you the wisdom and fortitude necessary to move with steady steps into the future I have promised. Your family, too, dwells within my care, as seedlings in a well-tended garden, destined to bloom in my presence. Your home will be a place of triumph, where peace takes root and blessings unfurl like bright petals in the sun. Hear me now. I watch over your needs as a devoted guardian keeps watch over a precious treasure. I've always cared about the storms that rage in your mind, the weight that presses on your soul, the tears that track silent paths down your cheeks. Do you see it now? I am handing you my peace, an otherworldly peace that no human institution, no worldly possession could ever grant. It settles upon you like gentle dew at dawn, renewing your soul where the world's chaos leaves you dry and parched. I have listened, my child. I have not missed a single word you have spoken. Your plea, your whispered confession, your quiet sob, each one has reached my ears. I know you need me now more than ever, and I am here as I have always been. Step forward in faith, release your burdens, and watch as I transform your doubts into testimonies and your fears into songs of praise. Quiet your spirit now, my beloved child, and listen carefully to the words I am whispering into the secret places of your heart. I have seen your worship rise before me like fragrant incense, a pure and holy offering that pleases my heart. Do you sense it? My response is already set in motion. Even now, the currents of heaven are shifting, aligning miracles to touch your life. I say this with utmost certainty. Wait for the fulfillment of my promise and receive it with joyful expectancy. Do not hold back your praise. Release it, for I'm about to overflow your life with extraordinary blessings that you cannot yet fully imagine. As you immerse yourself in the river of my spirit, your heart will feel a gentle warmth spreading through every chamber, a quiet assurance that my love for you is immeasurable, untamed, and ever-present. In this very moment, allow yourself to taste the revival stirring within, to know that every genuine prayer, every whispered thank you, every hallelujah has soared through the gates of heaven and found its way into my throne room. From there, I am sending forth waves of healing, joy, and renewal that will settle deep within your soul. Do not doubt this love I have for you. I command you to tell me you believe. Say it out loud. Let it ring in your ears and echo through the corridors of your thoughts. I believe. Let these two simple words become your banner of truth. You have been made strong and courageous, perfectly equipped to face every challenge ahead without flinching. Threats, fears, and discouragement may try to barge into your mind. But remember this: the peace I pour into your life far outshines the dark gloom of pessimism and unbelief. You have seen others chase happiness in circles, never finding solid ground because they have not learned to anchor their trust in me. Yet you, with bold determination, have refused to be swayed by the opinions of those who doubt and mock. Instead, you have gripped my promises as a ship's rope in a storm. Because of that faith, I swear to you, I will never abandon you, never leave you stranded. Day and night I guard your steps, attending to your needs, protecting you with a vigilance more steadfast than any earthly sentinel. I care profoundly about the health of your emotions. I watch over the landscape of your mind, that fertile soil where my word takes root and grows. Let those roots run deep. As you read the scriptures, as you meditate on them, you are nourishing your soul with divine wisdom. Wisdom that will shape your dreams and anchor your plans in the firm foundation of my will. Do not be pulled in every direction by the hurried demands of people who cannot see what I see. Do not hastily jump into decisions just to please others or to quiet their voices. Instead, come to me in prayer, steady and unhurried. I will show you the right paths, illuminated by the soft glow of my guidance, leading you toward genuine success. In those moments, you will sense a clarity that no human persuasion can offer. You will know exactly where to place your foot next. Reject the whispers of failure. Dismiss every voice that says you are not good enough, that your future is bleak, that your efforts are worthless. Those words do not come from me. You are mine, cherished, because of a love so profound it leaves heaven in awe. In my hands your potential becomes limitless. I have designed you not for small dreams, but for greatness that brings glory to my name. Expect victory in all you do. Victory not just over challenges outside, but over the insecurities that try to nest inside your mind. Stand up and face your giants head on, knowing you are shielded and loved, secure in my everlasting arms. Within my word, you will find a map for your journey. Let it be the compass that guides every step you take. There is no need for you to wander blindly in a wilderness of uncertainty. I have given you clear directions, promises that spark like stars against the night sky. If I say, go, do not hesitate. Take the first step. If I say, rise, do not remain curled in fear. Straighten your back and lift your head. When I declare you victorious, engrave those words upon your heart and refuse to turn back to old sins or old patterns of defeat. The past is behind you. sealed off and forgiven. You now walk on a new path, paved with promises and possibilities. Let these words strengthen you. I have commanded success over your life. My love cloaks you like the softest garment. I have placed courage in your heart and skill in your hands, gifting you with the capacity to overcome every barrier, leaping over walls of limitation, navigating through storms of adversity, toppling down the towering giants that once terrified you. Your destiny is not to tremble before adversity, but to stride forward with confidence. Your family, too, stands under my blessing, woven into the tapestry of my gracious plan. Through every season, harvest or drought, calm or storm, I watch over you all, nurturing growth, ensuring victory. Place your trust in the one who knows your name, your desires, your silent tears, and your secret hopes. Let my voice silence the clamor of fear that tries to paralyze you. My child, I leave you now with this everlasting promise. I have seen your devotion, your determination to seek my will. I know your need, I feel your longing, and I respond by flooding your life with a peace that the world cannot even comprehend, let alone provide. Open your heart and receive it, just as you opened your lips and poured out your worship. I have heard you. I heard you this morning. I listened last night, and I have already answered. Hold fast to my words, do not waver, for the miracles I have promised are even now descending upon your life. Embrace the certainty that nothing can separate you from my love. You are held, you are cherished, and you are destined to shine. I am listening, and I want to bring my will to pass in your life so powerfully that no one who witnesses it can doubt my reality. You are chosen as a vessel of blessing, a conduit through which my grace will flow into this world, and it will begin right where it matters most. At home, with your own family. Urge them to seek me earnestly, to lift their eyes above the clamor of earthly concerns and rest them upon my eternal promises. Pray for them, and I will move with strength and mercy. In response to your faith-filled pleas, I will drive away sickness from their bodies and scarcity from their tables. I will erase the memory of their sorrows and replace it with overflowing peace. They will see hatred melt into understanding, grudges softened into forgiveness, and bitterness transformed into compassion. The dark clouds that have loomed will scatter, leaving harmony to reign in the sunlight of my presence. Do not waver in courage when you speak my truth. Tell them of my unending grace, of my faithfulness that endures from age to age. Let them know that their blessings are not random acts of fortune, nor are they the fruit of luck or coincidence. They are manifestations of my hand at work, provisions set into motion by my love. Guide them to recognize that every good thing they hold comes from me, and without acknowledging me in all their ways, they wander aimlessly. But when they place me first, when they enthrone me in their hearts, I will reshape the very course of their destiny. My blessing rests upon you and your household. I long for your home to shine like a beacon in the night, illuminating the paths of those who wander in darkness. I desire your home to be a refuge where broken souls find rest and healing. May those who enter your threshold leave behind the heavy garments of their ailments and burdens, stepping into an atmosphere charged with my presence. Let miracles spring forth as naturally as flowers in springtime, their fragrance testifying to my supernatural care. You may not yet perceive the fullness of my plan or understand its intricate design, but know this: my intentions are powerful and unerring. Nothing and no one can stand in the way of what I have purposed for you and those you love. Do not fear the expectations others place upon you, for my perspective is different. Where they see demands and pressure, I see opportunities to pour out blessings of unspeakable beauty. The treasures I have prepared for you are beyond human imagining. Though some set limits on what you can achieve, I see no boundaries. Therefore I command you, pray without ceasing. Immerse yourself in my word, align your heart with my will, and press your ear close to my lips in the quiet hours before dawn. It is in that sacred stillness that I will reveal the map for your journey, the instructions that will keep you from stumbling in darkness. I want you to step out each day armed with purpose and conviction. Do not mimic those who surrender before their battles even begin, who accept defeat and feed on discouragement. I have come to pour abundant life into your veins. Stand tall and take hold of it. Grasp my hand, trust in my promises, and watch as my blessings come searching for you, like streams eager to reach the ocean. You have asked to know my will, and now I have made it clear. I love you with an everlasting love, and my desire is to increase your blessings each passing day. Yes, this world will try to shatter your faith. It will hurl afflictions around you and whisper lies into the quiet corners of your mind. But I have already conquered every force that seeks to undermine you. I am the one who reigns above the storms. Let that knowledge sink deep into your heart and yield confidence in your steps. Move forward with the assurance that I have charted your path and equipped you for success. Each sunrise is an invitation to trust more deeply, to love more boldly, and to believe more resolutely in the promises I have placed before you. Quiet your mind now, my precious child. Set aside the noise of your struggles and listen closely to what I am speaking deep into your heart. There is no power in all creation that can crush your spirit, no legion of darkness that can cast you down, if you receive my words with true faith. When you embrace these blessings with humility and love, you wrap yourself in a shield that no enemy can penetrate. I know that the weight of your troubles has been mounting, stacking higher than you ever imagined. But pause now. Just give me a moment. Close your eyes, breathe slowly, and listen as I whisper hope into your weary soul. Feel my presence now, for I have placed my right hand gently upon your head. In that divine touch, I wash away the grime of worry and sweep away every lingering fear that dares to take root. From my throne flows a river of living, radiant water, cascading into your life, dissolving anxiety and quenching the thirst of despair. Though you see enemies on every side, trying to provoke you, trying to unsettle your heart, know that I pour a healing peace into your veins. The trials you face now are not the final chapter of your story. Your destiny remains in my hands, safe and secure. Recall the words I have spoken over you, words that restore your body, encourage your mind, and lift your spirit out of its slump. You will rise from that bed of despondency as a person renewed, refreshed, and strong. My spirit, warm and comforting, will wrap itself around you like a holy garment, making you untouchable by evil. Those who oppose you have already seen that I have anointed you with a supernatural calling. With this divine commission, you will move forward, forging new paths of victory and bringing my truth into places long shrouded in doubt. Today, I rekindle your sense of purpose. Where once you stumbled in confusion, you will now walk with clarity. No longer will discouragement weigh you down. No longer will anxiety claim your mornings and your nights. Instead, I grant you a wealth of wisdom and the tenacity to face each challenge unafraid. Emotions of defeat will lose their grip, for I am training you to stand firm, fully confident in the strength I have imparted to you. Never forget that I am with you, always. You are blessed beyond measure, so overflow with kindness and compassion toward others. Reflect on how many people have invested their love, time, and encouragement into your life. They opened doors you never could have forced on your own. They offered help without asking for anything in return. Recognize this truth. You have not reached this moment by your intelligence alone. I have guided you, yes, but I have also placed people along your path who poured goodness into your life. Let gratitude bloom within you and shape your actions. Consider carefully how I have shielded you from dangers unseen, from thieves that lurked, from illnesses that threatened to ravage your strength. Each step of your journey I fortified you, surrounding you with helpers and comforters. Now, as you stand in the glow of my protection, do the same for others. Share what I have given you. Seek out those who need a gentle word, a helping hand, a compassionate heart. Return the kindness that has been shown to you by extending it to those who feel lost or alone. Let your generosity become an offering of praise. Do not look for rewards or paybacks, but give freely, just as I have freely blessed you. Become an instrument of my love, a channel through which others can experience my goodness. I promise, as you pour out blessings upon those who have supported you, and even on strangers you have never met, my prosperity will envelop you. It will not be a mere accumulation of wealth, but the richness of a soul made whole, a life brimming with purpose and fulfillment. Remember, I have called you to be light in the darkness. Think of those people now, those who cross your mind this very moment. They are not there by accident. Go to them, encourage them, uplift them. Let them feel the warmth of my presence flowing through your words and actions. As you do, watch as I cause you to flourish in ways you never thought possible. With every deed of gratitude and compassion, I will strengthen the roots of your faith and multiply your blessings. This is my charge to you. Step forward in love and generosity, armed with the knowledge that my power is at work in you. The world around you may whisper hopelessness and despair, but I have already overcome all darkness. I stand victorious, and so shall you. Take hold of my promises, follow the guidance of my spirit, and let my word light your path. Today you are renewed, equipped, and sent forth to spread goodness. Embrace this calling, and see how I will lift you, prosper you, and surround you with my unending favor. Draw near to me now, and let these words sink deep into your heart, for I am opening the windows of heaven and scattering my blessings across your life like brilliant stars on a moonless night. You have shown the beauty of gratitude, pausing to acknowledge the help others have given you, and that spirit of appreciation now unlocks new realms of emotional and financial freedom. The debts that once weighed so heavily on your soul will vanish as I break their chains and open new doors of opportunity before you. I will guide you into places of meaningful employment, flood your path with bold ventures, and breathe life into long-held dreams. until they rise like mighty oaks in a fertile valley. Listen closely, my child. I am determined to make you a living example of heaven's wisdom. Many will come seeking understanding, asking how you maintain peace and prosperity when storms rage through the world. Your lips will testify that I am your source, your unshakable rock, your wellspring of abundance. I have given you potent weapons for times of trial. My word, which never fails. Your faith, which stands firm as a fortress. Your prayer, which I always hear. And your grateful heart, which unlocks the hidden treasures of my kingdom. Arm yourself with these gifts, and watch as enemies scatter and troubles diminish, like shadows at sunrise. Now take these words seriously. There is victory waiting for you, fresh each morning. Even when darkness looms and the world trembles, you will ascend from triumph to triumph, carried by the wings of my promises. Yes, let others prophesy defeat. Let them whisper gloom. But you must remember, I have carved your name into the palm of my hand, and no weapon formed against you shall prevail. Though thousands may stumble around you, you will stand untarnished. Though 10,000 may crumble at your right hand, my shield will cover you. Your eyes will witness the fruit of righteousness. For you and your loved ones will dwell under my protective mantle. Understand this truth. I am uprooting every toxic seed that hinders your growth, thoughts of misery, slothfulness, and despair. I fill you instead with a passion for learning, a hunger for understanding, a drive to bless not just yourself, but countless others. Your prosperity will ripple like gentle waves, touching distant shores. Those who love and obey me are like trees planted by the rivers of living water, perpetually nourished, bearing fruit in every season. Their leaves do not wither, their purposes never die. Has this not always been my way? Though the days be turbulent and uncertain, I bid you to resist the downward pull of the world's thinking. When others yield to panic, I pour courage into your veins. When they abandon their dreams, I ignite yours with renewed fervor. You will stand firm in storms that topple lesser structures. Let society shake. Let the ground tremble under the weight of fear. You, anchored in my promises, will remain steady, unmoved, radiating calm that others cannot explain. See how your face will shine with my glory. I am lifting you up today as a bearer of the victory banner, a messenger of hope to those who wander aimlessly in the dark. Those who conspire to harm you will watch in astonishment as I turn their schemes to dust. Your heart will rest in tranquility, and even as life's battles roar and anxiety threatens to consume, you will find supernatural peace. My presence will fill your lungs like fragrant air, my spirit saturating your mind with unshakable confidence and assurance. Be still and feel my hand resting gently upon you, releasing the tension that knots your muscles, quieting the storms that swirl in your thoughts. My peace settles upon you now like a warm cloak on a bitter evening. Inhale deeply and drink in this fresh strength I pour into you. These blessings are not a distant dream. They are unfolding before you at this very moment. Trust my voice, embrace my promises, and embark on this new chapter with a heart fearless and alive. I have chosen you, cherished you, and empowered you. Close your eyes now, beloved child, and let these words sink gently into the core of your being. Even though the winds of difficulty may roar, and the waves of adversity may threaten to capsize the fragile vessel of your heart, know this: Never, no, not for a single day, will you live outside the warmth of my love. Troubles may knock persistently at your door, wearing many faces, fear, illness, loss, confusion. Yet you will never stand alone. My arms, like a sheltering fortress, will always encompass you. My affection and protection wrap around you more securely than any earthly armor could. Right now, wherever you find yourself, allow my voice to settle like a soothing balm over your mind. Breathe in my presence and dare, yes, dare, to ask of me all that you need. Ask for provision in times of drought. Ask for healing in seasons of pain. Ask for courage and wisdom to accomplish dreams that have seemed beyond your reach. Ask not only for yourself, but for your family, for those dear souls you cherish, that their paths might be bathed in the gentle glow of my care. Do not hold back. Let your requests be shaped by faith, for I am here, listening so closely that even your softest whisper sings like a symphony in my ears. Difficult moments come and go, like passing storms, their clouds scattering under the brightness of my eternal presence. You need not raise your voice to be heard. I am intimately close, close enough to count each breath you take. When your tears fall, I receive them as precious offerings, and I respond with comfort. When your words stumble out in prayer, raw and honest, I celebrate your trust. There is no reason for me to turn away, no motive for ignoring your needs. You approach me because you know my word does not return void. You have shed the old garments of hatred and resentment, choosing instead the mantle of forgiveness. You have come to grasp the astonishing power of a thankful heart. Your prayers, shaped by genuine faith, shine brilliantly before my eyes. With great tenderness, I release my answers, each one carefully chosen, each one alive with purpose and grace. Though you cannot yet see their full form, receive these blessings with patience. Hold them gently with hands of faith. Expect them. Thank me for them in advance. Just as a gardener trusts that tiny seeds will push through the soil in due season, trust that my solutions will bloom at the appointed time, and not a moment too late. I am even now at work within the hearts of those you love, your spouse, your children, your parents, your friends. In silent hours, I soften the hardest soil, preparing it to receive truth. As you show them love, as you speak sincerely of your devotion to me, your witness becomes a guiding star in their midnight sky. Though the world hurls counterfeit ideas, philosophies empty of true life, you stand as a guiding beacon, a bearer of light beckoning them homeward. And here I wait, arms wide open, loving them even when they resist, protecting them even when they doubt. Because you love them, I bless them too, and I shield them from unseen dangers. They may not yet recognize it, but my love is carving paths through the wilderness of their misunderstandings. Your intercession is not in vain. One day, they will look back and see how my hand preserved them. They will notice my fingerprints on their life's tapestry, the times I rescued them, the moments I deflected harm. Then they will recall your tireless devotion, your prayers whispered in the quiet dark, your tears sown for their salvation. They will realize they are not alive by mere accident or random fortune, but sustained by an unfathomable grace that orchestrates all things for good. So lift your head now. Feel my love as a gentle wind nudging you forward. I know the burdens that weigh upon your soul. I know your uncertainties, your longings. Yet I assure you, not one of your struggles goes unnoticed. Not one tear escapes my attention. I am the God who sees, who knows, who cherishes. Stand rooted in the knowledge that difficulty cannot obscure my love, cannot erase my promises. I stand beside you, and my voice reaches you without the need for shouting. My love is an ever-present melody humming through the chambers of your heart. Take confidence in this truth, my child. Darkness cannot hide from my light. Doubt cannot silence my assurances. The world may try to seduce with empty words, but I have knit you together with purpose, and your faith has made you strong. Continue to pray, continue to believe, and hold fast to the truth that I am always near. As you do, you become the living signpost that points your loved ones, and even strangers who cross your path, toward the fullness of life found in me. Yes, storms will batter the shores of your life, and the ground beneath your feet may quake, but do not tremble. I am the one who stills raging seas with a word, the one who shelters you as the winds howl. While others surrender to confusion and despair, failing to see the line between what is good and what leads to ruin, you will hold fast to me. In the midst of uproar and shifting sands, I will fill your heart with hope and faith, layer upon layer, so that you stand strong as waves crash around you. I am the breath in your sails, guiding your vessel toward your true destiny. When trouble stalks your path, when your supplies run dry, when obstacles loom like giants, remember, I am near. Grasp my hand, walk forward, and know that I will lead you to a place where my provision never ends. Do not avert your eyes. Do not be distracted by hollow threats or senseless rumors. Keep your gaze fixed on my word, my timeless truth that cannot falter. Here I stand before you, waiting for you to recognize me in this very moment. Let your voice rise boldly and proclaim, I believe in you, my beloved God. Speak from the depth of your soul that I am your shepherd, the one who makes your every need a certainty. Though the earth should crumble, you will find yourself lying beside quiet waters and resting in green pastures. I pour the sweet honey of heaven into your soul, cleansing away bitterness and fear, and I lead you gently through paths of righteousness. You will never lack anything because my love embraces you in all seasons. Lean into this truth. Even on your darkest day, when battles rage and enemies howl, you are not alone. You have a faith more powerful than steel, a trust that survives the fiercest flames. While your foes shout in confusion and panic, I prepare a table before you, a feast of peace and bounty that mocks their fury. My wise commands and loving corrections serve as your compass and shield. Your face will radiate my glory, marked by the anointing of heaven. Goodness and mercy become your closest companions, never leaving your side. My living word will echo through your heart, and in my embrace, you will dwell securely all the days of your life. Understand this well. Believing is not complicated. It requires no elaborate rituals, only the humility to admit your human limitations and the simplicity to accept my help. Your strength alone has boundaries, but with me, you transcend them. When fatigue drags at your limbs and your spirit falters, I will lift you in my arms and carry you until your feet meet solid ground again. When worry tries to rattle your heart, I will still your mind and calm your soul. Yes, the enemy may hurl darts of fear, but you will never stand exposed. I encircle you with my love, and I myself am your shield. Watch as I defend you, sword in hand, driving back the shadows of the world. Feel the relief of genuine rest as you walk with a gentle stride, wearing a smile that reflects the calm I have placed inside you. Others will marvel at the light that shines from your face, and you will testify boldly, "My Almighty God, my Heavenly Father, loves me, protects me, and cares for me. I trust in Him alone." In this very hour, I am touching your soul with my warm hand, stilling the quivers of your heart. I whisper these words so you may feel their strength and find your spirit at peace. You need not wrestle with storms in your mind day after day. While many may choose suffering, I have spoken peace over you. I have declared that your spirit is tranquil, and you must believe it. Embrace these powerful words that hold the power to heal, restore, and uplift your entire being. I long to hear a song of gratitude upon your lips, a simple, honest acknowledgement of the many ways I have cared for you. Remember, not one of my gifts has been given by accident. Each blessing, each benefit, is a deliberate expression of my affection. I do not hold your failings against you. The sins you once feared would define you, I have cast them into an abyss so deep that no voice can recall them. The wounds that tormented your heart, I have tended with the balm of my mercy, transforming your afflictions into testimonies of healing and grace. I have lifted you out of the pit where despair tried to claim you as its own. And I have fed your starving soul with a love so rich that you will never again crave the hollow approval of fickle friends or the false warmth of flatterers who vanish when real challenges appear. Do you see what I'm offering? Let me be your anchor, your compass, your closest ally. I will be the constant friend who never deserts you, the bread that nourishes you when everything else leaves you empty. I will be your God, whose power never wanes, your king, who rules with justice and kindness, your shepherd, who leads you along quiet streams, your provider, who anticipates your needs, and your healer, who mends both body and spirit. Open your inner eyes now and discover that I have prepared a doorway into a life unlike any you have known. One charged with supernatural reality, light years beyond the cramped room of your old sorrows. Cross that threshold and do not look back. The home of your past pains will no longer be your dwelling place, for I have prepared a new address for your soul, a place brimming with wonders and miracles so astonishing that you have yet to form the words to request them. I know your heart's whispers, your pledges of devotion and perseverance, and I treasure each one. If you have indeed given me your heart and chosen to follow my way with loyalty, take heart. No force can tear you from my grip. Still, there is an enemy lurking with a clever smile and a patient watch. He waits for a moment of distraction, hoping you will glance over your shoulder at the ruins of old habits and lost battles, longing to seduce you back into a prison of unbelief. Resist this temptation with all the strength I have poured into you. Doubt is a set of shackles that can only bind you if you allow it. Your enemy's plans crumble when confronted by unshakable faith. He cannot touch you or your loved ones if you remain anchored in my words. Remember this crucial truth. Any attack on you is meant to erode your faith and rob you of the calm I have gifted you. The malicious, the envious, the schemers of this world, they choke on bitterness when they see you refuse to bow to fear. When you stand your ground, when your resolve does not quake beneath the tremors of their threats, their weapons become like dull, rusted blades. Their mockery fails to scar you, and their attempts to unsettle you meet a wall of confident serenity. I understand how the world tries to break your spirit, but I have infused you with a power it cannot comprehend. My Holy Spirit places in your hands an arsenal of virtues, tranquility and stability that do not crumble in chaos, emotional maturity that does not lash out in panic, self-control that stands firm when tempests howl, and supernatural power that defies earthly logic. Within your heart, cowardice finds no home. Fear cannot sink its talons into your mind. Anxiety tries to ambush you, but it finds no fertile ground. For my promises shield you, blocking every arrow of dread and despair. Stand tall, my child. Stand firm in the place I have positioned you. Do not rush into decisions fueled by anger, desperation, or the pressure of the moment. Calm yourself. Breathe deeply, and remember these words. When storms threaten to spin you off course, recall my voice speaking to you now. Let its steady cadence anchor your soul. Let my truth frame your perspective. When your emotions roar like a hungry beast, muzzle them with the certainty of my guidance. When the world shouts that you must act in haste, recognize that I, your Father, counsel patience and wisdom. I am here. I have never left you. Come closer. Listen to my voice as it weaves hope into the tapestry of your thoughts. Feel my presence settle over you, steady as a mountain, gentle as a whisper. This moment is sacred, set apart. Step into it, and let my peace become the lens through which you view your challenges. Let my love redefine your fears, my strength redefine your limitations. So speak it now. Speak with grateful reverence. Confess with your own mouth that I am your shepherd, your guardian, your source. Let these words ignite in you a courage that sets you apart from those who crumble at the first sign of trouble. I have chosen you for more than mere survival. I have crafted you to thrive amid adversity, to shine in darkness, to walk paths of righteousness I have traced out with my very finger. Let my arms draw you into a sanctuary of peace, a quiet space where all your anxieties and burdens soften into silence. I offer you my grace, not as a distant hope, but as a tangible reality you can hold on to right now. My blessings are not hidden. They flow freely for you to drink deeply, restoring your courage, quieting your fears, and uplifting your spirit. Hear me clearly. I desire your triumph. I long for you to prosper not just in this life, but throughout eternity, by my side, in a kingdom unfathomably more glorious than anything your eyes have yet seen. This is your inheritance, a treasure sealed with my promise. Live each day on this earth with a fierce determination. Let purpose and vision guide your steps. Let passion ripple through every word you speak, every act of kindness you perform. Become a torchbearer of my truth, traveling to the far corners of the world, igniting sparks of hope where darkness seems unshakable. Know this, I will move mightily through your hands. I will breathe life, healing, and comfort into weary hearts, and feed those starving for spiritual sustenance through your obedience. Step forward with boldness, refusing to let the jealous whispers of the wicked bind you. No chain of envy or malice can hold you when your faith rests in me. This faith is your shield, your fortress, your reason to stand tall even when the storms descend. Wrap your heart in my promises. When threats loom, when the enemy stalks your joy, recall my words. My Holy Spirit will cloak you in a certainty stronger than steel, a divine assurance no weapon can pierce. I have posted warrior angels around you and your loved ones. They do not rest, and they do not fail. My protection encircles you like an impregnable wall. Cling to me, and temptation will not conquer you. Rejoice, then, in the knowledge of my everlasting love. With that love comes a cascade of blessings beyond counting. Never doubt the steadfastness of my guardianship. Wherever you walk, whatever shadows try to overtake you, I am there, never absent, never distant. Do not fear. It is I who set aside an unshakable peace for your future, a peace no force on earth can snatch from you. When challenges arrive, listen to my counsel. Let it shape the muscles of your faith, so when the winds of temptation blow, you remain rooted, unmovable, and secure. Your unwavering trust has brought you to this defining moment. Today, destiny takes form and victory is proclaimed in the spiritual realm. I paid a great price to secure this victory for you, yet it remains a gift you must accept with humility and gratitude. Let these truths anchor you. Speak to me now with sincerity. My God, I receive your gift. I accept the challenge. No fear will rule me. I will not retreat. Place before me all that troubles your heart, your disappointments, your hidden grief, your abandoned dreams. Surrender them to my hands. Leave every nagging voice of unworthiness at my feet, and watch as I transform them into testimonies of hope. Do you understand? I long to show you a love more genuine and profound than anything you have ever known. I yearn for you to experience a love that heals old wounds, a love that steadies trembling souls, a love found only in me. Cry if you must. Let the tears wash away the dust of discouragement. In my presence, you are shielded by holiness itself. The dark whisper of despair tries to lure you into a barren wilderness, but that will never be your portion. I have chosen you for more, and I speak these words now to rekindle the embers of your courage. I speak to restore your peace, to calm the raging anxieties that claw at your heart, to infuse you with the strength you have been craving. Open your heart and answer me now, my beloved child. Do you accept the fullness of my love? Let your words flow freely. Speak them not out of duty, but with unvarnished honesty. Are you willing to receive the strength I'm pouring into your spirit this very moment? A power that cannot be shaken by the storms around you? Tell me you will remain here, enveloped in my presence. Understand this. Even if doubts try to snatch you away, even if confusion and despair beckon you to abandon the refuge of my arms, I will not release you to the wilderness. My grasp upon your life is unwavering. Wherever you wander, I will be there, pursuing you with fierce tenderness, guiding you back beneath the canopy of my sheltering love. The enemy of your soul whispers poisonous lies. He tells you that you are destined for isolation, that I have turned my back on you because you have stumbled. He hisses that you have not measured up, that your imperfections are too great. But listen closely to my voice. These accusations are hollow echoes in the darkness. I swear by my own name, I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. No force can pry you from my embrace. No shadow can conceal you from my sight. Remember this unbreakable truth. Nothing in all creation, neither the weight of shame nor the sting of rejection, neither the chains of failure nor the arrows of condemnation, can fracture the bond of love I have forged with you. It is a love that defies reason, surpasses all understanding, and blazes bright through every season of your life. You have tasted it before, felt its warmth like a gentle sunrise. Today, I reaffirm and intensify it, igniting a fresh flame deep within your heart. Feel how it sets your soul alight, kindling a fierce desire to live, truly live, in a way you never thought possible. Right now I see the burden you carry. I know you face a world that seems insurmountable. Obstacles loom tall, battles rage on every side, and pain courses through your weary mind. Perhaps, at this very instant, you are suffering and unsure if help will ever come. But hear me well. From this day forward, everything changes. You are crossing the threshold into a new chapter. As you open your heart and invite me to dwell there, a wondrous metamorphosis takes place within you. The old wounds, the lingering bitterness, the haunting regrets, they will no longer define you. They are already losing their grip, crumbling like fragile walls of sand before a mighty wave. You are being reborn in this moment. My very spirit is pouring into the hollow spaces of your soul, strengthening the core of who you are. Eternal life stretches out before you like a radiant horizon, and yet I don't leave you waiting for distant promises. My Holy Spirit saturates your being now, gifting you with courage that stands tall in adversity, wisdom that illuminates your decisions, and resilience that bends but never breaks. When you feel the holy fire spark within your chest, your tongue will loosen in praise. Words of adoration will tumble from your lips like refreshing streams in a desert, a sure sign that you have encountered my boundless power. You will feel my hands lifting you, raising you to heights you never dared dream. In that elevated place, the turmoil of your past fades into insignificance. Your burdens, those heavy stones of fear, shame, and doubt, will roll away as though they never existed. You will stand, weightless and free, basking in a serene light that reflects my vision of you. No longer will you see yourself through the lenses of your own frailty or the opinions of others. Instead, you will finally comprehend how I see you, cherished, chosen, radiant with purpose and promise. This is the hour of transformation. You are not who you were yesterday, and neither does your future have to mirror your past. You are stepping into divine reality now, a world where my promises are not just words, but living currents of strength and hope. Understand that I am the one who has reshaped your identity and broken the shackles that once kept you small. So speak to me. Declare that you receive my love, that you embrace my strength. Promise that you will remain close, not as one coerced, but as one who freely chooses the path of light. Even if your knees tremble, I will support you. Even if your mind hesitates, I will guide you. Even if the enemy screams deception into your ears, you will know better, for my truth now resonates louder in your heart. Lift up your eyes. Your destiny awaits, secured by my hand and filled with my goodness. Your lips will sing, your soul will soar, and the entire universe will bear witness to the incredible transformation unfolding within you. From this moment on, walk confidently in the reality of my love, knowing you are held, guided, and empowered to shine as brightly as I always intended you to. I have chosen you, yes, you to rise above the chaos and find true victory in the face of life's struggles. As you stand on the brink of new blessings, know that I am the one who lifts you up, who stirs your spirit to conquer, and who writes your name on the pages of hope and possibility. You do not belong among those who take pride in negativity, who greet each new dawn with grim suspicion rather than gratitude. They shield their eyes from the sunlight I freely offer, preferring the shadows of self-doubt and mistrust. They feel abandoned, not because I have forsaken them, but because they refuse the loving hand I extend. They believe perfection is the price of my favor, as if I crave hollow displays of piety. They cannot fathom that what I desire is something simple, something beautiful, a faith unburdened by pride, sincere and childlike, open as a blossom to the morning sun. If there are those who wish to rob you of your joy, do not grant them entry into the halls of your heart. Lock the doors against their despair. Refuse their hollow gestures of friendship and ignore their attempts to draw you into their bitterness. Seek companions who see your worth, who bolster your courage, who celebrate the soul I have breathed into you. Turn your steps toward those who respect the boundaries of your home and the sanctity of your dreams. Set your gaze on those who push you higher, not those who try to bind you with cords of doubt or manipulation. I implore you to recognize the enemy's subtle traps. The evil one whispers that you should settle for mediocrity, that you should accept words of scorn as truth. But I say, do not bow to those lies. Cleanse your ears of their hateful murmurings. Surround yourself with voices that speak honestly, that do not ask you to barter your integrity for their approval, that do not demand tribute of gold or flattery in exchange for their smiles. Remember, your faith is not a commodity to be traded. It is the sacred bond between you and me, living, growing, blossoming in the quiet places of prayer and trust. Look now into the stillness of the early morning. When all others slumber, I await you with open arms. Do you want to know me more deeply? Then come. Find me in that holy hush before the world's clamor begins. Present your petitions without fear or shame. Speak to me of your ambitions, your pains, your dreams, and listen closely, for I will answer in ways you cannot yet imagine. My voice may rise within your thoughts, gentle as a breeze. I may lead you through the pages of my word, where ancient promises awaken anew. I may pour visions into your sleep and send revelations into your waking hours. No matter how I reveal myself, know that I am ever present, ready to whisper my plans into the silence of your soul. When you align your heart with my will, miracles sprout like flowers after rain. I am calling you to a realm where the supernatural becomes natural, where impossibilities bow before the faith of one who trusts my promises. As you learn to walk boldly in this truth, my power will manifest through your hands to heal the broken, uplift the weary, and feed the spiritually hungry. Your eyes will shine with the reflection of my glory, and others will marvel at the peace and purpose that radiate from your life. Remember, I am raising you to a new level. This elevation is not for your pride or vanity, but so that you may see with greater clarity the wonders I have prepared. I will show you visions that will stir your spirit, dreams that paint the path forward in brilliant colors. As you share my words backed by unwavering faith, a canopy of blessings will unfold around you, blessings that break chains, calm storms, and usher in seasons of fruitfulness you never thought possible. You are not alone in this journey. I surround you with a host of heavenly guardians who watch over your home, your loved ones, your every step. Their presence is silent yet strong, their protection certain. They stand as sentinels, resisting the enemy's attempts to sabotage my plans for you. And I myself, your creator, your sustainer, your loving Father, am always near, guiding your heart's compass, fueling your strength, and confirming your worth. Now is the time to embrace the inheritance I have reserved for you. Set your doubts aside. Renounce the words that have sought to shatter your courage. Take my hand, come into my presence, and rest in the knowledge that I am faithful, that I am good, and that I have chosen you for this defining moment. As you accept my invitation, you step into a story of blessing that only I can write. A story of growth, triumph, healing, and joy. Therefore, arise with confidence. Speak these promises to your soul, and let them echo through your days. As you trust me without reservation, you will witness transformations both subtle and grand. With each passing sunrise, you will see that I mean every word I have spoken over you. Together, we will cast aside the darkness and cultivate a garden of light, hope, and unending grace. Amen.